First of all, we went up and we looked at some real portraits. We looked at a couple of examples of portraits to talk about them and think about them and just, look at them. And also to use the gallery, to use the fact we were in the museum to see some of the collections. And then we went and we had the art room set up with mirrors. And we also had Susan, who's a collage artist. I mean, that's what she works in. And we did collage self-portraits. The nice thing about collage is it doesn't rely on drawing. It doesn't really, so the people who think, I'm no good at art, I couldn't draw a straight line, all those people who, but especially by secondary level, if they haven't chosen to do art, they've ruled out doing art, they wouldn't feel comfortable. But collage is unintimidating. You can tear up magazines, you can read the magazines as you go, and you can just, do your self-portrait using funny things. People who use, who use chili peppers as lips and, eyes that are cut out of different magazine pictures. They did some very funny collage self-portraits.
We were able to go around and see all the different paintings and everything, portraits and all that they had in their museum, which was really good for us doing A-level art, which we use a lot of artists and that in our work. And then we were actually able to go and try out some different techniques using different media and that.
We walked around, we looked at the portraits, we were told about them, and then we went and made a collage of ourselves.
We got to pick either ourselves and look in the mirror or a friend. We sketched a kind of face first, and then we got like magazines, and we got to cut little bits out, like say the colour of my face, so it could be the wall paint on. And then we just cut all little bits up and stuck them on to the face, and mine didn't look anything like anybody, but it turned out good. It was good, it was fun.
We were drawing pictures of ourselves or another person. Like there was mirrors in the room, and I just drew a little sketch of myself. And for the hair which sticks up, I cut out pieces of paper and just stuck them onto the page, like different colours, like purple, green, orange, and that, just to make it stand out.
The hands-on activity is really important too, because I think it's something that people remember, and everybody can do it. It's beyond language as well, so if people are newcomers and they don't have a great use of English, sometimes they shine in a way that they haven't shown before.
Some of them showed depression, some showed happiness, and others were just like about the whole entire life. I think there's one about a man was homeless. I was on like black and white. I showed a lot, even though there's no detail in it, I could still understand what it was about.
I like the fact we were able to look at the paintings and see them for ourselves, which we don't get to do so much in school. It was nice to see the different sizes and different media used for them.
Because I remember the colours kind of attracted me, and that's what it was. I remember there was a self-portrait of a man, and he was like an old man, and he'd like a hat on him and a really big black jacket, and it was like just the colours in it, and it was like kind of water dropped, and it was like kind of the black kind of dropped down in like water, and that's why kind of attracted me to it, because it was unusually done and it was painted very different.
It was very useful because we were able to see the portraits, and they were in a different size, and we could fill them, and I think it was very helpful for our project, because for A-level, because we could see a different texture and different media that artists use, and